Marquette beat Kansas State, but now Big Ten play has arrived. Indiana, Minnesota, and we're underway. And the opening tip is controlled by the Gophers. There's Isaac Osima starting at point tonight. Andy mentioned the injury to Chauncey Willis Jr.
Minnesota's going to have to take care of the basketball. They've kind of turned it over in spurts on the season. Indiana's defense has been staunch all year long. They want to play this game in the half court. They're going to be methodical.
Good look for Tyson, in and out of bounds, and it'll go Indiana's way.
I think you could say it for every Indiana game this season. The defensive glass going to be so important for it to be one and done.
Open lane, and attacking right away is Taden Connerway.
Just simple breakdown off that dribble handoff. Taden Connerway, when he's been inside that three-point arc, he's been incredibly efficient. Can't just give up a straight line drive like that. Too easy.
Transfer from Troy, averaging 12 points per game. First two tonight for Indiana. The answer not there from Jalen Crocker-Johnson. Another chance here for the Gophers.
They're going to play him at the center spot. They're so small that the injuries to their front court have just decimated the Gophers. But you do put a lot of skill out there with that being said.
There's Langston Reynolds attacking with the left hand, friendly roll.
Well, you've got to take his drive away because 91% of his field goal attempts are coming at the rim. Reynolds is looking to put that thing on the floor every time he gets it. Have to make him play on the perimeter.
6'4", 215 senior, transfer from Northern Colorado. Indiana averaging 90 points, and will get another easy two to Reed Bailey.
Two on the ball, and Reed Bailey's done a phenomenal job on the year of getting out of that pick and roll quickly. Minnesota's help defense has been non-existent here to start this game.
Bailey transfer from Davidson. Crocker-Johnson tries again. This one goes, and Minnesota has the lead.
That's a good sign for them. Struggled a little bit in that Santa Clara game. 6.6 rebounds. And one of the holdovers from Colorado State that followed Nico Medved, that they need him to be a factor.
Minnesota as a team, 31% from the three-point line, 8 games in. Crocker-Johnson runs off the baseline against Bailey. Connor Enright with 7 to shoot. Wilkerson in the corner against Durkin with 2, got it off in time and scores.
I love that he didn't settle. You know, make Durkin defend you off the bounce. That shot clock's winding down, and Lamar Wilkerson certainly known for that three-point jump shot, but he doesn't settle there and gets to his right floater.
Averaging 17 points a game, the transfer from Sam Houston State. And a whistle underneath, and a foul.
He's been able to get this group on the same page on both sides of the basketball. I do think with the schedule, we're going to find out a lot about Indiana. And certainly Marquette, Kansas State, they're good opponents. Maybe not having the seasons that Indiana had hoped they would after they beat them. But with Louisville, Kentucky, here on the road against Minnesota, we're going to find out a lot about the Hoosiers here.
Connerway spinning on Tyson. The defender stays down. Wilkerson along the baseline, shovels to Enright and a foul.
Not one of the bigger, more physical fouls. Certainly want to play in the half court. Can't turn the basketball over. You know, with Indiana's defense, you can't be giving them up. You can't let them get out in transition. This game needs to be played in the half court for the Gophers.
Indiana has won 9 straight in the series against Minnesota. The screen from Crocker-Johnson. Feed from
Alexa, got right back to him.
And a turnover. Gophers turning it over 12 times per game. Sam Alexis, the transfer from Florida, doing work inside against Crocker-Johnson. And Indiana, for all the three-point shooting we talked about, they're living down low.
Well, and wise to go inside and test Jalen Crocker-Johnson. Minnesota a little bit hesitant to show any bodies and bring some help because of the three-point shooting. Sam Alexis is going to have a field day down there if you let him get that deep.
8 of 9 in the paint. Crocker-Johnson trying to answer, can't. And Durkin the tip. And here comes Connerway. Boy, deep 3 up top, and it goes for Connerway, just his 5th made 3 all year.
Only shooting 17% from 3 on the season. It's a big make for his confidence, and Indiana's offense kind of getting whatever they want right now.
6-0 run for Indiana. Down low, great pass. Osama to Tyson.
He might be the best cutter in the conference, and that's not a profound statement with the way he cuts off the basketball. 1.7 points per possession in cutting situations. That puts you in the 97th percentile of college hoops.
Minnesota 4 assists on 4 made field goals, something Indiana has done incredibly well this season. DeVries way off on his first shot attempt tonight.
You feel like Tucker DeVries can get that look whenever he wants it.
Short tip, Enright can't save it, and it'll be Minnesota ball.
It was fun, Corey, to listen to him kind of talk and reminisce about coming to games as a kid and how it inspired him to want to be involved in basketball. There's Cade Tyson off the ball again, and that's where he can really burn you. But just clearly in talking to him, this is such an important place, and you feel that personal connection to the University of Minnesota with Nico Medved.
Here's Alexis. Wilkerson with 8. On the baseline and out of bounds, and they'll stay with Indiana. And
it just would have prolonged, but this was such a natural fit within the coaching carousel. Everyone knew that this was going to happen, and it did. And it's a great fit for Minnesota and for Nico.
You know, Andy mentioned that Jim Molinari back in the 06-07 season. Here's Osama off the screen. He'll pop for 3. That's way off. Never hit the rim, and the shot clock reset. And they're going to fix
take
that.
A look, yeah. If you're Trent Sisley right now, you've got to be aware of Cade Tyson. He's going to cut to this rim and make something happen. There you go.
Foul is going to be called on Sisley. Rob, you called it.
Tyson for making something happen there and getting a reset.
13 foul.
Just a guy that you want in your program, right? Because he's going to stick around. He's going to get better. He shoots it from 3.
Now this is going the other way. Offensive foul on Minnesota. This is going to be on Crocker Johnson. Counter Enright. Going against Kai Shinholster. It's a true freshman playing some meaningful minutes here early tonight. And kept his dribble alive and now threw it off the body, but then it deflected off of Wilkerson. Indiana hasn't scored in almost 2.5 minutes. Langston Reynolds against Alexa Risic. His first action as a Hoosier, but now Minnesota regains the lead.
Tough spot there for the freshman. His first game of the season, one of his early possessions, and it's immediately to the torture chamber with a guy in Langston Reynolds that wants to live at the rim with that physicality.
Risic, she's coming off a foot injury. Here is Nick Dorn coming off a great game. Deflected pass, and now Enright throws it away. Numbers for Minnesota, Crocker Johnson, but there's Enright poking it free into the hands of Reynolds, and the Gophers lead.
A little bit of a
three.
Look what I found right there, Corey. Not that gamble. You get a piece of the basketball, and it somehow finds the hands of Reynolds.
Shoot for Risic. DeVries, 3 to shoot. Challenged by Crocker Johnson. No, there's Alexis, though, fighting for that ball. And a putback for 2.
Sam Alexis just refused on that play to be blocked out. All 3 now of Tucker DeVries' looks from 3 have been contested, tough looks. Sam Alexis rescues that possession with his effort.
10 of Indiana's 14 points so far in the paint. Here's Osama from the elbow. And Dorn the rebound. Here's Alexis, he'll try. And boxing out well that time, Minnesota inside, both Tyson and Shinholster.
The Gophers will live with that shot. They are glued to DeVries and Wilkerson. They're not going to give those guys easy looks, and they're going to dare a guy like Sam Alexis to let it fly.
It was just his third three-point attempt all year. He's made one. Tyson, mid-range game, no. Offensive rebound, Crocker Johnson.
To get to that left hand.
Tyson against DeVries and scores off the glass.
DeVries going vertical, and Cade Tyson just taking that contact on, hanging there and going glass.
So Tyson was 6. Shinholster poked it free. Numbers for Minnesota. Reynolds, then poked free by DeVries. Great defensive play by DeVries. It was 3-on-1, but DeVries denying the easy 2 for Minnesota.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Burning that all the way with his strong right hand.
Indiana by 2. 15 to go until halftime. Osimo working his way inside, answers.
Really under control there by Osimo. Come to the jump stop and use your size to finish over the top of Enright.
Enright, boy, that's a good save. A near turnover, Connerway can't hit, and the offensive rebound for Bailey.
It looked like that was, I thought Crocker Johnson fouled Bailey on the arm, which would have been his second foul. They don't have much behind him in the sense of a center.
As Andy mentioned, Robert Lihola, he remains out with an injured knee. Some more size missing for Minnesota here in the Big Ten opener. Wilkerson maybe got away with a foul there on Osimo. Really lost his footing and walked. Connerway with 7 first-half points. Got it back from Enright, has a wide-open corner pocket 3 and knocks it down. But for a guy that made 4 threes all year, he's knocked down 2 in the first half alone tonight.
Minnesota's game plan clearly has been, if he's going to shoot them, they're okay with it. He's made them pay early on.
3 made threes for Indiana. Crocker Johnson in trouble. He's got a lot of crimson and cream around him. Jump ball, Indiana basketball.
And some extracurriculars here.
With his father.
Come on, Cats. You can't get the exact spot they were sitting in the vicinity.
Well, they were bleachers. They were bleachers back then. Bleachers.
Okay, we'll let you pass.
And DeVries knocks down the 3. So Indiana's connected on his last 3 three-point field goals, including 2 from Tucker DeVries.
Well, Minnesota goes to that 2-3 zone. We saw it plenty in the Santa Clara game. Certainly, I don't think it's something that Nico Medved wants to do, but feels like with their personnel they have to. But if you're going to be in the zone, you better know where Tucker DeVries is at.
11-2 run. Indiana averaging almost 11 made threes as a team per game. Defense there from Wilkerson. Awesome, a good look. And knock it down, and Minnesota's struggles from 3 continue now, 1 of 8. There's Wilkerson trying to get around Osima and just got that pass off in time. Connerway, why not? And DeVries went for the ball off the knee of Reynolds. Gophers haven't scored in over 2.5 minutes. Reynolds, Crocker Johnson with 5, good 3.
Like Tate Connerway just came over and simply took the ball, and that's the second foul on Jalen Crocker Johnson. Prolific at that in his last stop at Troy, and certainly the active hands on display, and just a high IQ basketball play to put the brakes on.
Grayson Grove checks in, redshirt freshman from Alexandria, Minnesota, for the Gophers, with Crocker Johnson out with 2 fouls. Connerway the slip and poked free by Grove, and then Indiana trying to get back. First foul on Connerway, and it'll stay with Minnesota.
He's been rather quiet as of late.
Turnovers also piling up for Minnesota last few trips down the floor.
It's going to have to be certainly Durkin can catch and shoot, but Langston Reynolds and Cade Tyson are going to have to be the creators.
And a good look, too strong off the glass.
That's where he lives. Hard to see him miss a shot like that at the rim.
Wilkerson denied, and Grove kept it in play.
Grayson Grove, for a freshman, redshirted last year here at the University of Minnesota. He has had some positive plays on the defensive end early on in this one.
Here's Durkin off the screen from Grove. He's had a tip into the hands of Enright.
Durkin's had a couple good looks, and he's a very good shooter, but just hasn't been able to knock him down.
36% with Davidson, has not matched those numbers as a Gopher. And 2 easy points for Alexis. He has 4.
Once again, Corey, he's got one-on-one coverage, this time with Grayson Grove, and he is not settling for a 5 or 6 foot jump hook. He is getting right to the front of the rim. Good cut.
And 1 for Reynolds. It's limited here in the first half for the freshman, as he is back on the bench with 3 fouls. Nick Dorr, the transfer from Elon. Enright to Alexis. Shot clock down to 4. Indiana in trouble here. It's Enright creating off the glass and made it happen.
That is not an easy shot. Connor Enright, you got to make something happen. That little floater off the glass. He's just a winning player, man. And a lot of the time it shows up with the hustle plays, but they're giving you something offensively off the bounce.
And now DeVries saw that steal coming, and he'll blast it, and there was Grove getting back defensively again. He'll run the floor. And man, is the redshirt freshman playing some inspired minutes end-to-end here in the Big Ten opener.
There aren't many better than Don Fisher. That dude is a legend right there.
Now Minnesota, this has been a struggle. And Grove is now 1 of 7 at the line. Minnesota, Robbie, is a team. It's good in that they get to the foul line. Problem is they don't make it.
Yeah, no doubt. And certainly making threes has been a problem as well. 1 of 9 from the three-point line. They are 9 of 13 from twos. That's where they've done the majority of their damage.
Alexis going to work on Tyson and Dorn a little bit. DeVries warming up here. Late stages, first half. Fell out, and Alexis with the foul.
It would be deflating for him. Came up empty on the last trip. And the
players that did return, both on Minnesota's roster under Ben Johnson last year. Missed the second. Rebounded Tyson. Now Durkin with a chance. And how about that swing?
That's just something for Indiana. That can't happen off of a free throw miss. But you get a 4-point play, and now this building's starting to come alive.
This pass tipped by Tyson. 5th Indiana turnover. Gophers can tie it with a 3. And there's Durkin slashing, and he was fouled. This is Durkin, 7 of 9 at the line, and a friendly home roll. His lineup here.
Well, I just think their thought process was they need to get skill out there on the floor. And Durkin went
the board, lane violation on Minnesota. Indiana ball up by 2.
That used to drive me crazy as a player. Because I'd be like, man, you watch me shoot free throws every day in practice. How can you go in early on one of your teammates?
Alexis again against Grove. This time he walked.
He's bringing a level of physicality. Those arms up, and certainly he's fortunate because he left his feet, but they get Alexis for shuffling him before the foul.
Is Reynolds this season.
Well, for Minnesota, Corey, outside of the Crocker-Johnson foul trouble, they've done a pretty good job of defending without fouling.
Indiana hasn't scored in more than 2 minutes.
For Grove is a different type of guard because Reed Bailey can really play on the perimeter. He's going to move you around. He's going to be active. Great job by Isaac Osman coming in and helping out rebounding.
Reed Bailey, he had that ball in his sights, and then Osman on the drive. He's fouled.
Because they have been the ones that, granted. was unfortunate for the brand of the announcer Jins.
1-point game. 90 seconds to go until halftime.
The discipline there by Langston Reynolds. That play was for Tucker DeVries on the back cut. He read it perfectly.
Wilkerson and fouled by Grove. He reached in. That's the right call. 10 for Indiana as a team here in the first half. Message from Nico Medved, obvious and shoot around today. When they catch the ball around that three-point line, collapse immediately.
They're not going to give them open looks from three. Tatum Connerway has been able to take advantage. He's knocked down a couple threes, gotten to the rim, but they're not going to let DeVries and Wilkerson beat him from the three-point line.
Threes denying Durkin, and now Osima. On the baseline, left it short, and the tip, yes.
Osima just stayed with that one. Wilkerson was never able to square him up, made him take a tough floater, but once again for Indiana, you've got to close down some of these possessions. It's now 7 offensive rebounds for the Gophers.
And Bailey is fouled by Grove. That'll be his third.
They got him in space. Darren DeVries wants to see every timeout.
And Sam Alexis, they both average right around 19 minutes per game.
They kind of ride the hot hand, right? Like they'll let both those guys feel their way out in the first half, and it's kind of been whoever's played better has rode the rest of the game.
Tyson hasn't touched the ball in a while, and now here he is, nowhere near the basket. Osima off the screen from Grove. Can't hit, tipped around. There's Tyson, another chance, and a good look here. Ties the game.
There was quite the collision there on that offensive rebound, but finally Minnesota gets one to go from three.
Our 5th tie. Can DeVries change that? No. Reynolds, Osima, Crocker Johnson, Tyson, and Durkin for Minnesota. DeVries, Enright, Bailey, Wilkerson, and Connerway. At 10 points in the first half for IU, and Tyson is fouled on the floor. Andy, thanks. And as we mentioned before halftime, 8 offensive rebounds for Minnesota in the first half. Foul was on Enright, his second. Jalen Crocker Johnson with 2 fouls, and DeVries poked it free. It'll stay with Minnesota, 7 to shoot.
Boy, that's just kind of the way he goes down. It slips a little bit, then his foot catches, and Minnesota can't afford to lose anybody else, especially someone as important as Jalen Crocker Johnson.
He's been playing through a minor ankle injury.
There's the 3rd foul.
Illegal screens, and has to come out. See if Indiana can take advantage. And Grayson Grove back on the floor. He has 3 fouls. Connerway underneath, and some foul trouble. Big storyline is Bailey.
The foul trouble in the front court for the Gophers is in a dire place.
So IU by 1. Opening minute here of the second half. The 180th all-time meeting. Indiana's won 9 straight over Minnesota. Durkin up top for 3, and the Gophers have their first lead since it was 17-14.
He had some good looks in the first half and didn't get him to go, but he is a good shooter. Slipping out of that flex screen, and then he is just off the pin down. They run good action to get him open looks.
Bailey with the rebound inside around all that goal to kick out to Connerway. And Connerway with the miss. Bailey the tip, and right out of bounds, Minnesota ball.
It's loose ball.
If Indiana's challenging this.
Hard to tell who that's off of, but Minnesota gets the ball.
Regulation and overtime in terms of block charge and also goaltending. But outside of that, nothing else that the officials can look at before you get to 2 minutes remaining. Fade away from Durkin. Short, good rebound from Bailey.
Good defense from Tucker DeVries. Take him out of rhythm on the three-point line, contain the bounce, and then contest that turnaround jumper. Well done.
Connerway knocked down 2 first-half threes. He came in with 4 made all year. And now Wilkerson, he'll attack, and
for the Gophers.
A great story. Sam Houston State, the program that still means so much to him, but donating some of his NIL money back to Sam Houston State. Did not want to get too specific. It is and was a six-figure amount. But good to see that Wilkerson giving back to the program he came from.
Well, understanding who kind of helped you get to where you are today. And they made Lamar Wilkerson. He's made himself into a very good player. Top 15 in scoring in the Big Ten, but that was a really cool story that came out. Good for him.
Well, free, Connerway the steal against Reynolds. Here comes Indiana down the floor. Connerway to the basket, no tip. They'll wave it off.
Darren DeVries talked about in the transfer portal finding winners and the winning culture, because look what Troy has already done this season with that double overtime win at San Diego State. They took USC to triple overtime. He came from a winning culture, and he's applying it here at Indiana.
And Andy, a guy that wasn't heavily recruited out of Burleson, Texas, a couple of junior college stops before making an impact at Troy, now making an impact here at Indiana.
That's really got to be something. That's either a block or a charge. There was so much contact on that Reynolds drive. Connerway went down, but they ruled it a play on.
Connerway trying to move that big body of Turner, can't do it. Enright. 8 to shoot for DeVries. Sizing up Durkin. 3 to shoot. Wilkerson. He'll attack. Blocked by Turner. 5 on 4 for Minnesota. Reynolds the kick. Tyson captures for 3.
But that pass from Reynolds has got to be better. Cade Tyson can't catch a missile in his ear and then be expected to make it from 3.
That's fortunate, not just a common foul, but maybe something more extreme with that little stare after he made the shot. Here's Bailey. Good, and Turner the rebound.
That's exactly what Turner's got to do. Rebound the ball, make guys score over the top of you. He's giving them, well...
I don't know about that.
Slow down, big fella.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Stay within yourself. That was poor timing. But he has done some positive things here on this end. They need his size and physicality.
3 Minnesota turnovers. This half, 10 for the game. Spinning, and Bailey back to the foul line.
In his career, he was accessible, he was honest, he was easy to talk to. It's such a shame. Terry was a great guy, and the Big Ten and certainly college basketball, it's been a rough deal. We miss Terry so much.
Corey Provis, Robbie Hummel, Andy Katz. Big Ten opener, Minnesota and Indiana, and that's off the foot of Reynolds.
And certainly it's negated Minnesota's advantage on the offensive glass today. Indiana's got possessions back because they have turned them over.
As Sisley knocks down the 3 and gives Indiana the lead by 1. Sisley in foul trouble all night long. His minutes have been limited tonight.
Can't go under on him. 36% from 3 on the year. Dribble handoff. You've got to make him put it on the floor. You go under. Sisley can make you pay for it.
And 8 lead changes here tonight.
See if Cade Tyson tries to take Connor Enright inside, just because he does have the size advantage on him. Enright really tough, though, on defense.
Spin there from Reynolds and draws the foul.
Size and physicality at 6'4", 215. He's built like...
And Reynolds knocks down a pair. Enright underneath to Sam Alexis against Turner. Savvy move by a guy that's played a ton of high-caliber college basketball.
When they've gotten the ball to Sam Alexis inside, good things have happened. Turner not giving up angles, but Alexis showing off that left hand. A nice move.
National championship with the Gators. DeVries tipped it. Osima across the half-court line with 10 to shoot. He'll pull up and pop for 3. And the save from Durkin, but could not hang on. Network and the Fox Sports app. With DeVries, he wanted to shoot that right away. Now he'll try in front of his own bench, way off, and underneath. There's Alexis.
Boy, that popped up in the perfect spot for Sam Alexis to just go right up there and hammer it. Indiana giving Minnesota a little taste of their own medicine on the offensive glass.
Minnesota field goal drought pushing more than 3.5 minutes. 5th offensive rebound leads to the 14th dunk this season for Sam Alexis. Durkin up top.
I think Indiana a little bit fortunate there. Tucker DeVries maybe overdoing that help defense. Durkin, he is out there to spread the floor from 3. Not a good look.
Minnesota 4 of 16 from 3. And DeVries in the corner able to find Alexis. Sets a good screen for Wilkerson. And the Minnesota bench, they wanted to foul in Indiana on that screen. Did not happen. Tyson inside. Wild shot off the glass. And it's saved by Sisley.
He went in there, Corey, looking to get fouled, not necessarily looking to finish the play.
Alexis trying to take Turner off the dribble and the block of the foul. Empty trip. Off the top of the telecast tonight, we talked about Cade Tyson leading the Big Ten in scoring at 22 per game, just has 9 tonight. He has seen Wilkerson, he has seen Enright defensively.
And Corey, he has not gotten to the foul line. He leads the country in free throws made and attempted.
Our 7th tie. Connerway, no. Tyson the rebound. Osima lost his dribble. 8 to shoot. Crocker Johnson. Now Tyson with 5 over Alexis. Gophers take the lead.
What a screen right there from Jalen Crocker Johnson. That shot clock winding down. You got to deliver something. He picks off the defender, and Cade Tyson does the rest.
Minneapolis, all you. Connerway can't answer. Osima curls it back out to Crocker Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Tyson baseline. To the foul line.
And that second half, they battled, got that thing back to 11, all that Nico Medved could ask for.
So Tyson knocks down a pair. 8-0 run, the largest lead for Minnesota tonight. Indiana hasn't scored in over 3 minutes.
Got to move the ball. A lot of dribbling here. Great
Alexis, great pass to Wilkerson.
Lamar Wilkerson just taking a step and then ripping that thing back door. What a pass on the delivery from Sam Alexis, but you need some movement off the ball, and you get it from Lamar Wilkerson.
As the scoring drought, Wilkerson has 7. 1 possession game as we approach the midway point here, second half. Seven to shoot. Crocker Johnson.
Gotta go.
With 4, with 3. Extra step against Connerway. Tough shot.
That's where he wants to operate. And give Langston Reynolds the credit for recognizing the shot clock and then just putting his head down, little Euro step, and finding a way to get that thing to go.
Got a game-high 15 points. Alexis to Wilkerson this time, goes back to the big man, and Crocker Johnson with those 3 fouls with a clean block.
But Durkin comes over and gives the help that allows him to get back in that play. Really good defensive rotation by the Gophers.
Crocker Johnson, good look for 3. Minnesota has not defeated Indiana here at home since the 2019 season. That was a double-double from Jordan Murphy. And Tyson trying to save it. Indiana just 1 of 6 from 3 this half. Reynolds just giving no space against DeVries. Shot clock down to 7. Wilkerson with 3, defended by Osima with 2. Got his man up, cleared some space, and knocks down a big shot.
But the presence of mind to understand how much time you've got on that shot clock. Isaac Osima's thinking, I'm going to contest this thing, I'm going to block this thing. No, you've got enough time for a shot fake to get Osima in the air, and Lamar Wilkerson makes his biggest shot of the game.
And now makes his best defensive play. A clean block. Here comes Indiana. And right. Underneath, it's Bailey against Crocker Johnson. Sisley will try up top. Off the heel, no good. Minnesota ball, Crocker Johnson the rebound.
How about the rotation? Minnesota understanding that Sisley, a guy shooting 36% from 3, Enright a good shooter, but is taking low volume. They rotate to him and they contest that shot.
Tyson was stripped by Wilkerson. That looked like a dunk, but number 3 got his hand in the lane, setting up DeVries for 3. What a swing that was! A 5-point swing. It looked like a dunk. Note he's made 3 threes here tonight. He leads the Big Ten, averaging nearly 4 made threes per game. Tyson slashing, a little shove there from Enright, and he was out of bounds. 13 Minnesota turnovers, 6 this half. Wilkerson in traffic. Crocker Johnson the block.
Well, he cleaned that thing up, and that was a great cut from Wilkerson. Curled it to the basket, and Crocker Johnson defending without fouling, most importantly.
Second time he's contested successfully. Tyson the bounce to Reynolds, and got the friendly roll.
That's just a bad gamble, though, from Trent Sisley. You cannot go through that passing lane. Put your defense at such a disadvantage. In Minnesota, they make you pay for it there.
Reynolds with 19 points to lead all scores.
Wilkerson is cutting all over the place. Off the ball, that gets blocked, but he has been fabulous cutting.
That was Osima with the block. Tyson cutting against a couple of defenders.
Niko Medved can make in a Big Ten opener. The crowd's been great. It's not a full house, but I'd say maybe 3/4. And he's leaving a lasting impression here in this first game in the Big Ten. You know that, Corey. You live here. He's getting it done right now.
Here he is, the Roseville native, Andy. Dream job. Looking to pull off the upset here tonight in game 1 of the conference season, but Wilkerson with other ideas.
What do you know? Another terrific cut from Lamar Wilkerson. You have to factor in the fact that defenses, they're thinking, all right, we've got to take away his 3. But when he cuts like this, he's such a factor at the rim as well.
As a team-high 12, 1 of 3 Hoosiers in double figures. Now the no-look feed to Crocker Johnson, and 1. Foul was on Bailey. He has 3, and Minnesota at the foul line this half is 7 for 7. The worst free throw shooting team in the Big Ten. Bailey over Crocker Johnson, way off. Gophers have hit on 6 of their last 7 from the field. Crocker Johnson with that dominant left hand. 2 more.
But that gets set up because he made a pick and pop 3 earlier in the game. Now Reed Bailey closing out a little out of control, and that's really what Crocker Johnson wants, the left-hand drive.
No double against DeVries.
Good defense there from Durkin. Make him take it, a tough contested turnaround.
Isaac Osama pointed to his ear. He could not hear the play. He had to dribble that ball over to Nico Medved to get the call. Crocker Johnson for three. Osama the rebound and a foul underneath, and this will be at Indiana. Dorn Alexis in. Wilkerson, Sisley come out for Indiana. Offensive foul.
That's big.
And this is Crocker Johnson, and that's going to be his fourth. Let's mark that one down. Picks up his fourth at the 4:38 mark. Connerway inside with two more.
How about Tate Connerway just kind of backing down the bigger Bobby Durkin? Indiana needed a basket, and quickly Connerway doing what he does best at getting to the rim.
Connerway with 12.
Big minutes here for Grayson Grove in crunch time. Got a freshman on the floor here.
Near steal, instead Durkin for three.
And Tucker DeVries can't go removed. Durkin is out there to shoot threes. He's coming off that screen. Tucker DeVries gets picked off. You cannot go under on Bobby Durkin.
No shot, foul on the floor, and that will take us to a timeout.
It's a really well-done job of executing the game plan that Nico Medved laid out for his team.
So 1-1. Wilkerson 12, Alexis 10. And some full court pressure right now for Indiana.
Nice job by Isaac Osama, flashing to the basketball.
Tyson missed the bunny. Ball on the floor, it's loose. And a jump ball, Indiana basketball.
Cade
Connerway splitting defenders. Crocker Johnson did not foul, and Connerway 4 quick points.
How about Connor Enright, though, going from, man, my arm kind of hurts, to just setting a monster screen right there. And Tate Connerway does the rest with the athleticism.
Crocker Johnson to seal another miss near the rim. This time it was Reynolds. A burst here from Indiana.
Minnesota leaving the door open. 2 opportunities at the rim, and they come up empty on both of them.
Connerway against Tyson. Lost his footing, and it'll stay with Indiana. Minnesota has a challenge.
Yeah, they're going to review it.
And they will, and Minnesota will challenge possession. So 1 challenge remaining. Indiana cannot challenge, and the Hoosiers stick with the full court pressure. Play on, Connerway hit the deck, and now the whistle. And that was called by Jeffrey Anderson across the floor.
To put this one to bed, and they have left the door open for Indiana.
9 second-half turnovers and a kick ball.
They were going to use it. They've honestly played much more man-to-man than he had talked about. Now Indiana going to have to execute against this zone. Find the middle.
Breeze passed up the baseline jumper. Against the zone, Wilkerson for 3, no, and Crocker Johnson the rebound. Indiana 3 of 10 from 3 this half.
A pretty good look off the skip for your best shooter on the team.
Crocker Johnson got Alexis up. He'll penetrate, float, missed it. And DeVries the rebound. Another empty trip for Minnesota. Connerway shovels to Wilkerson. He passed up a shot. Wilkerson, he won't pass this one up. Corner pocket 3. Indiana has just made this a 1-possession game.
The Hoosiers showing the patience, and you move that zone, you're going to get whatever you want. Minnesota certainly a team that wants to be more in their man-to-man, going 2-3 because of their personnel with the injuries.
Whistle and a foul.
It's a 1-and-1 here, Corey.
Oh, it looked like the officials put up 2 fingers. Okay, so it is a 1-and-1. North Carolina transfer, and there's his first miss. Final 90 seconds from the barn. Wilkerson in traffic, slashing, and missed it. Darren DeVries wanted a foul.
Gotta be careful around Conaway.
For Isaac Osima. Starting point guard now for the Gophers with the injury to Chauncey Willis Jr. 1 of 2. Enright. Sisley, corner 3, no. Osima the rebound. Under a minute to play, and DeVries with the foul. See the season line for Osima, and a costly miss. Here comes Indiana.
Hanging around.
DeVries up top for 3.
Boy, look fortunate. So fortunate.
13 out of 21, make that 14 out of 22 momentarily. Conaway, and is fouled by Tyson. Conaway having a great game, 18 points to lead all scorers. Each team 1 timeout remaining. Tyson trapped in the corner, and a jump ball, Minnesota basketball. Oh, Darren DeVries, he wants the taller Reed Bailey to guard Durkin on the inbounds pass.
Good job by Reynolds of getting open, not being denied. That's not where you want to catch it, though, if you're Isaac Osima.
Just 1 timeout left for Minnesota, and a foul. Osima 2 of 5 at the line tonight in Madison as soon as we are done here. 2 huge free throws for Isaac Osima. 7-point game, 30 seconds to go. DeVries got Reynolds up. Doesn't go. Dorn trying to save it. Cannot. Minnesota ball. Road game of the season here. In trouble, down 7 late. Osima against 2, then 3, and a foul. It was very high in Isaac Osima, and hoping that the Minnesota native.
The foot injury, now he can prove that, you know what, maybe he can be the point guard of the future, and what a win this is for Minnesota. Nico Medved didn't take long to get a signature win here.
This from Wilkerson, loose ball, Tyson has it, 10 seconds to go. Indiana will not foul. The Nico Medved Big Ten era begins with an upset win here at home at the Barn. Gophers take down Indiana 73-64 in the Barnyard. Here they come.